Welcome to Heathcote Raceway, where today we're going to put the Ford Fiesta ST up against the stopwatch. I'll run you quickly through the specs and then we'll run a 0 to 60 miles an hour, 0 to 100 Ks, quarter mile and 100 to 0 braking test. And I'll show you some of the tips and tricks we use to get the best possible numbers out of these cars. So let's get underway. Alright, so under the bonnet we've got a 1.5 litre 3-cylinder turbocharged engine to play with. Despite its small size, we've got 147 kilowatts and 290 newton meters. Got a limited slip diff, 6-speed manual, and Ford claims 6.5 seconds from 0 to 100. Okay folks, Fiesta ST. 6.5 seconds to 100 is what we've got to match or beat. Done this car a couple of times before. I haven't matched 6.5. I think 6.7 is my best. Track's looking pretty good. We've got some VHT down from a previous meet here, so we should have some grip. Very strong headwind though. Excuse to start already. What I'll do first is start in launch control. This car does have launch control, so I'll just activate that. See how we go, see what number it gets, and then we'll go from there. Maybe that's the fastest way, maybe it's not. It's a performance screen here. Just press OK, floor the throttle, and go. Oh, axle tramp's not nice. I was gonna suspect that's not the fastest way because all it did was just light up the wheels, light up the front tyres, but there we go, 160 across the line. So, I can tell you that that was definitely not the fastest way. We have 0 to 100 in 8 seconds, 0 to 60 miles an hour in 7.7 seconds, and a 15.8 second quarter mile at 152.6 Ks an hour. That's a pretty awful baseline, but we can tell that launch control, not the fastest way. Sounds cool, sounds really cool, because you sit there going bop, 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 like it's a rally car. But as soon as I let the clutch out, it just went, so it doesn't actually control the wheel spin. Usually in a launch control system, the electronics will control the wheel spin to match grip to power to grip. Well, this one apparently must be tuned for like the most grippiest surface in the world. Anyway, back to the old-fashioned way. So I should have mentioned before, I'm in racetrack mode. There are 3 modes in the Fiesta ST, normal, sport and racetrack. I've put it in racetrack. It doesn't really make that much of a difference because it's just throttle response and stuff like that. Suspension's still the same and everything, so let's see how it goes on a second run. So what I'm going to do is now launch it manually. Turn ESP all the way off. Just hold this button down. Make sure we don't get any intervention. So now the process is just finding the optimum amount of launch revs. So with this, given there's so much torque, short gearing, I'm going to go quite low and try and just get it off the line and get full traction in first gear. So I'm going to hold it against the handbrake just to make sure I don't move. Load slightly. There we go. Car's just about to move and go. Oh, lots of axle tramp. Nice quick gear shift. Shift in this car's good. Runs out of power a little bit just towards 6,500 RPM, but there we go. 0 to 100, 7.9. No good. We've got a lot of time to find today. A lot of time to find. What do we get? 0 to 60, 7.6. 0 to 100, 7.9. And a 15.7 second quarter mile at 153.3. All right, so we have a lot of time to find here. Over a second, well over a second. All right, another attempt. We just got to nail that first bit of the launch. So what I'm going to do is load the car against the handbrake, basically pull all the sort of slack out of the drivetrain so it's almost straining at the leash. Then when I just drop the handbrake, release the clutch, feed the throttle in, hopefully we'll get a clean run. see how we go. I don't know if that was much quicker. The axle tramp in this thing's terrible. Feels like it wants to shake itself apart. All right, how do we go? 7 seconds to 60, 7.3 to 100, and 15.2 at 155.7. So at least that was a little bit quicker. But still got some time to find. Okay, last run, this is it. It's frustrating. It's so elusive. There's a couple of tenths, I know where they are, but I just can't get the traction. Use the revs, use the clutch slightly to dampen the shock. There we go. Full traction in first, into second, the third, into fourth. Come on, over the line, 160. Hooray! God, what an ordeal that was. Bad news, I haven't matched the claim, but not too bad a number. Not too bad, I can be happy with that, I think. So 0 to 60, 6.5, 6.7 seconds to 100. So the claim's 6.5, this 6.7. You know, I can take that. Probably need a slightly grippier surface, I think, to really get that 6.5. Use a few more launch RPM. And then the quarter was 14.8 seconds at 157.1. So on the way back, we do the 80 to 120 overtaking acceleration. We do that by selecting third gear in the Fiesta ST, getting to 60 k's an hour. So we've got plenty of room to accelerate through, and then just floor it. 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. There we go. Never feels to take that long. Then on the way back, we just hit the brakes to get the 100 to 0 braking marker. Lots of ABS. 40.5 meters from 100 to 0, which isn't a very good result compared to some other cars, but 3.7 seconds from 80 to 120. So yeah, 3.7 seconds from 80 to 120 in third gear, and 40.5 meters from 100 to 0. A lot of other cars will get into the 30s, but brakes are a little bit of a weak point on this car. So in summary, didn't quite manage to match Ford's 6.5 seconds 0 to 100 claim. We've got 6.5 seconds 0 to 60 miles an hour. We've got 6.7 seconds 0 to 100, so missed by 2 tenths, and a 14.8 second quarter mile at 157.1. So not too bad, bit disappointing not to meet the claim, but we got pretty close. And considering where we started, at 8 seconds 0 to 100 with the launch control, I'll take that.